Well, hey again, everyone. This is Bob from Hot Rock Central, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the cost and power comparison of lead-acid batteries versus lithium phosphates. And by the time I get done, you'll see that the lithium phosphates come out way on top as far as best value. Now, we'll take a comparison here. My first comparison is down there on the floor. I've got six premium VMAX batteries, 100 amp hour deep cycle batteries, and they cost $250 a piece. All right. So on a 24 volt system, those six batteries gives me 300 amp hours. But now take into account that you don't want to take your lead acids down below 50% if you want to get any kind of lifespan out of them. So really, we've only got about 150 amp hours available on that set of batteries down there. All right. Now up here, we've got my lithium phosphate bank, and I just bought a new set here this past week, and for 8 cells, it cost me right at $1,000. If you take into account the BMS, the balance board, meters, breakers, and the wiring, you're talking about maybe $1,200, $250. Okay, so already we're cheaper on the lithium phosphate than we are on a set of 6 batteries. Plus, instead of only getting 150 amp hours like I'm getting out of the lead acid batteries, I can get the full 300 out of the lithium phosphate bank. Of course, now I don't take my batteries. I don't work my batteries that hard. But I mean, you can if you want to. But lithium phosphates are just like lead acids. The harder you use them, the less the less life you'll get out of them. If you take some lithium phosphates and you're gentle with them, typically if you do a full charge and discharge on them, they're saying that you can get 3,000 cycles out of it. Well, that's that's about 8 years or something like that. And if you're really good to them, gentle on them, you can double the lifespan and get 6,000 cycles. So you're talking about 16 years. Now, I seriously doubt that you're going to get anywhere close to that with the lead acids. I think probably your best scenario would be maybe 7 years out of your lead acid batteries, and that's being gentle with them. Okay, so you get more power with the lithium phosphates. You get a longer lifespan, and the price comparison is almost equal now. And in fact, they're really just a little bit cheaper now on the lithium phosphates. Let's take another example on my 48 volt system. Outside the shed wall there, I've got a bank of 24 truck batteries. They're twice the size of regular car batteries, but they're not anything special. They're just regular truck batteries, not deep cycle or anything like that. But those batteries cost $250 a piece. Okay. Now, let's say I want to get a 300 amp hour bank of lithium phosphates for my 48 volt system. All right. Well, we already know that for the 24 volt system, it cost me $1,000 for a set of batteries for that. So for a 48 volt system, you got to double that. So you're talking $2,000 for the batteries. And since you only need one BMS and balance board and all that, really, you're cutting $250 off the cost of having the 48 volt system. So you're talking about maybe $2,250. Okay. Now those just regular grade lead acid batteries that I've got out there in the battery box outside, those cost $250 a piece. Now I would need 2 strings, and there's 4 in each string, so I'd need 8 of those batteries, and you're talking $2,000 there, and each one of those strings is good for about 180 amp hours. So I've got about 360 amp hours on 2 strings. And again, you don't want to take your lead acids down below 50%. So really, I've only got 180 amp hours I could get out of that lead acid bank. And even then, that's kind of a strain in the batteries, I think. I don't even like going to 50% on the lead acid batteries. But anyway, so you got a lithium phosphate bank, a 300 amp bank that you can get all 300 amp hours out of for $2,250, and just regular old lead acid batteries are $2,000. You might like I said, you get lucky. If you're gentle on them, you might get 7 years out of them. But you'll easily get 7 years out of the lithium phosphate. If you're gentle on them, you might just double that. So there's your cost and power scenario there, and I think you can see that the lithium phosphate is a much better value to go ahead and buy rather than mess with lead acid batteries. So I hope that information is useful for you all, and I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.